Alright, welcome back to another review. Today we're reviewing Blink Twice. A movie I had never heard anything about. I didn't see any trailers on anything. I didn't see any trailers going to another movie. I just saw it, I looked it up, and I said, okay, I'll watch it. To start, this is a movie not for everyone. I walked into the theater and it had a trigger warning at the concession stand. That was interesting. But, I mean, I think that's just the times we're in nowadays. But again, this movie's not for everyone. This movie, surprisingly very good. Directed by Zoe Kravitz, which, don't quote me, I believe is Channing Tatum's girlfriend. I don't know. It's a very creepy movie that, it's kind of like Midsummer in the fact that you're watching the movie the whole time, and the entire time you're like, okay, like, yes, I know something's creepy, I get that, but like, what is it? And you're trying to figure that out, and like, eventually gets there, and you're like, oh, well, okay, this is what's wrong. That's pretty much the majority of this movie. Would I watch it again? Yes, I would watch it again, and I would pay to see it. If you love thrillers, I would say, okay, find some time and go and watch this movie. If you're not a thriller person, might not be for you. Is it scary? Not really. Got some twists, got some turns, but it's good. Overall, it's a good movie. My biggest gripe, I think, by far, is it's a little predictable. Yes, there are some turns and some things that I didn't see coming, and all that, but it's a little predictable. And I wish that it would do a better job of like almost catching me off guard of what I think's going on or what's happening. I'm not gonna do. I usually do spoiler reviews and spoiler warnings, but I'm not going to spoil this movie. I want someone to go and watch it. For someone that has seen it and they're watching this review, I mean, yeah, I think they'll agree that it's just predictable, and I wish that it wasn't. But the acting is great. Channing Tatum, at least I can't think of a Channing Tatum movie where he's like playing a villain pretty much, or like someone like kind of evil, and it was pretty solid. Like, maybe this is the year of Channing Tatum. We got freaking Gambit, and now we got this fuck. But it was good. Another thing, I'm just trying to find gripes to this movie because I think it's pretty good overall. It's by no means an amazing movie, but it's a good movie. The practical effects were kind of bad, in my opinion. But especially, I'm coming to a rated R movie. I want to see some shit. That's okay. You gotta get over some things. All in all, it's a good movie. If you're on the fence about watching it, I would say go and watch it. If you are a thriller fan and you've never really heard of this movie, definitely go and watch it. And one last thing, if you were again on the fence about watching this movie, do not watch the trailer. Go into this movie completely blind. I kind of regret watching the trailer because I think the trailer shows way too fucking much. It leads to it being as predictable as it is because you see everything coming in the trailer. Well, not even see everything coming, but like it shows you like, oh, this place is creepy, you gotta figure it out. And that's a little disappointing for me. I wish it didn't really show me that. I like kind of like Midsummer. The Midsummer trailer showed you, things are gonna go down, but it was never like, oh, you're like, it's gonna get weird. Can you figure? It was just a different tone, and I wish I would have gone for that tone because it's basically almost copying the movie. All in all, for the final score, I will give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. Not bad, solid movie. Again, I want the bar very high on this channel, so we're not gonna give at least a 7.5 until something crazy comes out. But until then, this is a good one, and this is probably, out of all the movies I reviewed on this channel so far, number 1. If you guys want to see anything about how I feel about other movies, you can check out my Letterboxd account. It'll be in the description below. Thanks, guys.